Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be looking at another diorama build of mine. It's something I wanted to share with you. It's another quick and easy one, nice and cheap. I think it's something that someone on the entry level could do, and it's something that someone who's a little bit more seasoned could really take to that next level. So we're going to jump into it now. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Throw a comment down below if you have any questions. I'll try and engage with you and answer them as best as I can. So what we've got is kind of like the blast door section, kind of like of the Death Star or of a cruiser, you know, sort of that sort of thing, a starship of some sort. You can kind of see the double door kind of look, the angular version of that kind of look. And I kind of got this idea from watching A New Hope, kind of at that scene where Obi-Wan sort of turns into a Force ghost sort of thing, and that scene where that's in between these kind of doors that Luke can see them from. So I thought this would be a kind of a good build, because there's a lot of kind of blast doorway scenes you can do with this kind of build, and you know, it's very transferable. You could use it with clones, stormtroopers. You can use it with, you know, prequel figures, you know, original trilogy figures. You could even use it with you know, the new figures and stuff like that. You know, it's just going to look the same. Obviously you would change the decal to maybe like you'd get a you know, another piece of MDF that you'd vinyled with like a First Order logo or emblem on it, or you could just go without and just do the black vinyl. That's absolutely fine too. Like I say, you can either do this as simply as you like or take it as far as you like. So looking at what we've got, the structure is actually just foam board. Nice and cheap, nice and easy. Pick it up at most craft stores. That's the same with these doors. These blast doors are strategically shaped as the cutouts of the original pieces, so I didn't waste anything. So essentially it's just these shapes were measured, I cut them out, tried not to, you know, mess up the shapes, and you know, as best I could, and use as many parts again as I could. And then what I did was kind of layer them up, so you can kind of see that it's double layered, you know, triple layer there for kind of the locking system, and that makes like a nice kind of doorway shape for blast doors. I did them at an angle so that this was kind of offset in the middle, so it looks like it's opening, and so that when it's coming together it looks like it's closing. So you could kind of, you know, using either blue tack or pins or you know, all sorts of things, double-sided tape, velcro, magnets, whatever you want to use, you could put them inside and just have them as these kind of like just about to open doors. And you can kind of see from that you could get some nice kind of looks from that. So that's what those are there. Moving on to this piece, this is kind of the same, but what I did was I didn't slice it in half so that you can have a look of the door shut, which is also nice. Just a nice way of using the parts so that you don't waste them, and then on top of that, kind of just having more versatility, you know, like it just being a doorway, cool, brilliant, but you know, having blast doors that you can have kind of like, you know, just ajar, like they're just open, or you know, it be the doorway but have the blast door section, you know, as the backing. That's just that one, you know, that one step further that I really like. So also what I've got here is a backing piece that is just, again, just simple. Let me just take that out of here. Just simple foam board, and then with this, it's just like the other diorama. It's just like the other diorama pieces that I've done. It's just spray painted, simple, just, you know, sort of grey, silver, gunmetal grey, whatever you want to go with is fine, whatever shade you can find. So what I did was, again, with cutting out this piece, I kept the cutout section to have like a frame. I put a picture of like a Death Star hallway in there so that I can use that as a backdrop and kind of edit stuff into that when I'm doing some shots, so that the backing piece is, you know, not missing or boring. And then what I did is just made sure that I kept that to shape, so that it could be inserted back in there, and that can go behind there. Again, you can secure it however you like, or you can have it loose like I do, until I need to secure it, and then I use things like blue tack and stuff like that so that it's not so permanent and it doesn't leave marks. So that's that piece. With the floor pieces, this is just the same build as on the other diorama pieces that I've got. It's just this repurposed MDF with black vinyl wrapping on it, and you know, you can just make one set of these and then use it for all your diorama pieces, or you can make multiples. I've just got this one piece, and then I've got a wider piece that doesn't have the vinyl sticker on it. It's just the Imperial logo. It just has the black vinyl wrap on it, just so that I can cover more ground. That piece is a bigger piece for different dioramas. So these are all your accessory pieces here. Just put them to the side, and we'll take a look at the actual blast doors themselves. So what we got here is just simple, nice angular shapes cut out. Basically what you want to do is measure yourself a rectangle, and then from the 2 points of the rectangle pick a point to make an equilateral triangle, or if you want to have a different shape of triangle. I've gone slightly off center with these. I think it looked a little bit better, because then on the inner ones I've done a slightly different shape, and it gives it just a little bit more of a three-dimensional look. And then you're just going to connect those lines, make sure that it's level on both sides, and cut that out, and obviously try and do the best you can so that you can reuse these pieces, like we said. But yeah, it's nice and simple. As you can see, just spray painted grey as well. You can add more detail if you want to. You know, you can add kind of printed out pieces of control panels or LEDs, things like that. This is a piece that I'm happy with at the moment, but I do want to do extra things to it. But I wanted to work on all sorts of things before I kind of decided which ones I wanted to take further and which ones I wanted to kind of just keep kind of basic. But as you can see, real easy build, but very effective, very versatile, and like I say, very cheap, very easy to, you know, get your hands on these pieces. You can always use cardboard or EVA foam or whatever you can get your hands on. Obviously, I live in the UK, so EVA foam is harder to come across for a good price than it is in the US. So what I tend to do if I use EVA foam is buy kind of like sections of gym matting, because for some reason that's cheaper per pack, and then I use that. But with these sorts of projects, like, you know, the foam board's absolutely fine for the job. So I hope you enjoyed this diorama build and review. I hope it's useful for you. Hope you can go away and be inspired to do something creative yourselves. If you have any comments or, you know, any questions, do be sure to put them down below, and I'll try and engage with you and try and help you out, because, you know, this community is built on just helping each other, and that's what I love. The toy community is we're so connected and so willing to help each other out, and it's, you know, it's a positive community. There is a little bit of negativity wherever you go, of course, but I think overall it's a very positive community. So hope you enjoyed, guys. Take care, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one.